the Curatorium Secretary, Hotte Mulder, for entrusting me with this important task and for their valuable advice so far. To Arnold van Gemert particularly, who was the driving force of the Department of Modern Greek and Byzantinology for years, thank you for all your work and continued support for this department. I still recall the time that we happened to share a flight to Thessaloniki in 2000, when I was returning from my term in Amsterdam as an exchange student. In retrospect, running into you during that flight was probably a sign that Amsterdam would follow me during that temporary return to Greece, and that our paths would cross again many more times. Without Ernst van Alphen and Mieke Bal, my PhD supervisors and mentors, I would not be the scholar I am today. Mieke, there you are. Thank you for pushing my thinking towards so many new directions and for being an inexhaustible source of inspiration and guidance. Ernst, your support in the last 13 years has been an anchor, and your belief in me a propeller for my work and career. Thank you for your inspiring work, your generosity, and here comes another Greek word, your parousia. This chair was realized with the financial support of the Ekaterini Laskaridis Foundation, a foundation whose library collections and cultural and educational programs have turned it into a major factor in Greek cultural life. I owe a very big thanks to Panagiotis Laskaridis, president of the foundation, for believing in the importance of this chair and for his investment in the future of modern Greek studies through our department. I am also grateful to the Foundation's General Director, Mr. Konstantinos Mazarakis Semian, and the other representatives of the Foundation who traveled from Greece to be here today. A thank you is also due to the members of the Dutch Society of Modern Greek Studies and all the other private donors, as well as the Ministry of Culture of Cyprus, which also contributed to funding this chair. This chair bears the name of the late Marilena Laskaridis, former vice president and co-founder of the foundation. Although I never met her personally, the impact of her work, her dynamic and warm personality, and her dedication to the foundation's mission were vividly felt in the stories that some of those people who worked closely with her were kind enough to share with me during my visit in the foundation last December. I am honored to hold a chair named after her, and as far as I know, the only chair of modern Greek studies in Europe and the US named after a woman. The Marilena Laskaridis chair was established by the Dutch Society of Modern Greek Studies, the NGNS. I thank its members, and particularly the board, for working hard to realize this chair. A special thanks to the treasurer, Peter Bander and Thomain Diamanti, for all the time and energy they invested in solving complex administrative matters pertaining to the chair. One person deserves the biggest praises here. Tatiana Markaki, president of the NGNS and program director of the Modern Greek department. Where are you? There you are. You put your heart and soul to the program and to the establishment of this chair. We practically owe this chair to your credit and stubbornness, your resourcefulness, and your year-long efforts, even when the odds were against you. I look forward to working with you, Tatiana, and the other colleagues in Modern Greek Studies. Arthur Bot, Sonia Stamboulidou, Despina Moisiadou, Yvonne Jacobs, thank you for embracing me in this team. I also thank Eva Zakevska, our librarian, and the personnel of the special collections of the University Library for their devoted work. Other colleagues I got to know over the years no longer work for this department, but have left their mark and deserve to be thanked. The department's previous chair, Mark Launsterman, Walter Brokar, Marietta Ioannidou, Mariolane Janssen, Sonia van der Woude, and Hero Hopverda whose translations of modern Greek and Cypriot literature are an invaluable asset to the film. With Marietje Vennekedonk, Jelmer Nicolai, Dimitras Hotman, among others, I worked for the Dutch and Modern Greek Dictionary project at this university many years ago. Thanks to the hours we spent puzzling over the translation of very strange idioms, I now have Greek and Dutch sayings for every occasion. When I took on this chair at the University of Amsterdam, it felt like coming home after a long absence. I owe this feeling of homecoming to the many colleagues I knew at this university, and some of them very good friends. I cannot name them all, but many are concentrated at the Department of Literary and Cultural Analysis. I also owe the homecoming feeling to the Amsterdam School for Cultural Analysis, ASCA, a true intellectual home since the theory seminars I followed there as a doctoral student. I want to thank the managing director of ASCA, Elo Kingma, its director, Patricia Pisters, and vice director, Esther Pieren, for being so welcoming. I feel very lucky that taking this job did not mean giving up my main position at Leiden University. To my colleagues at the Film and Literary Studies Department in Leiden, Ernst van Alphen, Pepita Hesselberg, Jasko Horstman, Jana Houwen, Isabel Hoving, Madeleine Kasten, Frans Willem Korsten, Lisbeth Minard, Eliza Steinbock, Peter Verstraeten, Astrid van Weinberg, Ellen Polman, as well as Erik de Bruin and other colleagues who have worked in our department over the years. I could not have wished for a more brilliant and supportive team of colleagues. I am deeply grateful for your warmth and your solidarity in good and adverse circumstances. I thank my students too, the most important critics and audience of our work, for everything that they have taught me. A big thanks is also due to the many other colleagues and friends at Leiden University, in Holland, in Greece, and in other places in the world for their empowering support, their intellectual generosity, and of course the fun we have together. Finally, my family. To my parents, Spiros and Sula, for the countless bedtime stories that got me hooked on literature, and the countless phone calls and flights between Amsterdam and Thessaloniki, σας ευχαριστώ που είστε πάντα δίπλα μου. My sister Angela, for being my best crisis manager and the most generous person I know. To my parents-in-law and my brother-in-law and his family, thank you for being such positive forces in my life. You truly are my second family. To Savas, my husband, thank you for giving me the space to be myself and sharing your life so lovingly and patiently with someone from the strange species with the crazy working hours called academics. Finally, to my 4-year-old son, Aris, who is around. Thank you for teaching me that a bit of chaos and anarchy are not such a bad thing, and for reminding me constantly that there is so much life, good life, beyond work. Raising you makes all engagement with humanity a concrete commitment in the here and now. I have spoken with Kavafi today, but it is now time to part with the verse so that I can say, Έφτασε ο καιρός. The moment has arrived for celebrating. Ik heb gezegd.